Easy comes, easy goes, somewhere out the window. Give you hope, you don't know it's never really simple.
Humans is a bit like, it's kind of like our first sort of like proper like universal song, you know, accepting, you know, who you are and accepting the world around you is like a big step, and it's hard to kind of find that step on your own. So it's important to take in everything around you, whether it's your family, whether it's the, you know, events that have happened in your life, and kind of have the most positive and the most reflective sort of perspective on it.
That's why it's okay to fight. That's what makes us.
So that song we actually started working on in New York in a little rehearsal room. Patrick Morrissey, who produced the track, sent through like a really rough idea. Just had like the beat and a verse idea, and we built on that, in the rehearsal space in New York, and then brought that into LA, and then we worked on that. It was one of the last sessions actually. It was on the second last day of recording for the album. We started working on that song, and it went really great. Like, we loved the studio, it was a good time. But then like we got the song back, and we thought, you know, we can beat this. Like we can do better on what was the song. And so we re-workshopped it. We brought it back together, and at this stage we're all on other sides of the world. Like, I was in LA, Lyndon and Josh back in Perth, and Sam was in Melbourne. So we're putting all our ideas together, just over group chats, and then we got back into Perth and re-recorded it there, and that end result is what you're hearing now.
That's why it's okay to fight. That's what makes us.
Whenever I get asked that question, it's a really hard question, even for any of us really, because of course we all relate to the lyrics and we all relate to the song in general. But I feel like the strongest lyric that sticks out to me is sometimes you have to break to know you're human. For me, because I think for, you know, just in general, because I feel like that's a pretty strong testament overall for the song. I feel like that's essentially what I want people to walk away knowing when they hear this song. I feel like the tone's a lot different because not only is it a completely different sort of like environment, scenario, and kind of overall idea, because, you know, we've never really done anything that's kind of left of field, you know, in the sense of like, you know, quirky. You know, we're essentially wearing tracksuits, and I mean, I don't want to give away too much because it is quite, it's definitely different for us, but I feel like the concept kind of defines the song in such a different way. You know, none of us personally, I think, ever looked at the song in this sort of light, and I feel like it's really kind of special to not only keep true to the meaning of the song, but find such a unique perspective to explain it. I think we can all answer this one.
Imperfection, mistakes. I think the song Humans really touches on that. And I think like to not be perfect is what makes us human, and it's something that we should all embrace. And in a way, imperfection is what makes you perfect in your own way.
Love is only painful when it lies. That's why it's okay to fight.